The problem with fake fans.
The fake fan epidemic has reached its boiling point, bro. All of a sudden, only girls are all secretly fans of anime, cartoons, whatever thing you like growing up. You know, it's not suspicious at all.
Who is that? The ad is right here. That's all I need to see.
It's not suspicious at all. Could it be possible that maybe they don't even like these things, but they realize the more they dress up as anime girls, video game characters, that guys will continue to toss money at them endlessly because for some reason that works. You would think, like, on a basis level, like, this woman's dressing up as characters that are known to be liked by guys. But I guess critical thinking isn't a skill that everybody has, because this shit always works, bro.
It's like taking 2D and making it 3D. You know, there's a big debate about that, 2D versus 3D. And then you got these OnlyFans girls dressing up as anime characters. It's a money glitch. It's a money glitch. If I was a simp, I would pay for it too.
Always works, bro. The minute a girl dresses up as a popular anime character or a popular video game character or whatever it is, it could be Gwen from Total Drama Island. Guys are throwing cash at them like Drake in a strip club. It's actually insane, bro. Like, I don't understand how nobody ever raised an eyebrow that all of a sudden when OnlyFans hit its prime, when all of a sudden it's the biggest thing in the world, all of a sudden every single girl on the planet likes anime. And this is not to say that there's no such thing as girls that like anime or whatever. Like, obviously I'm not stupid, they do. Girls are human too. They can have the exact same interests as guys, okay? What I'm saying is, you ever see a girl's account and they got one of them OF links, you know what I'm saying? You already know. The only anime characters they ever like or dress up as or have any interest in are the ones that are profitable and monetizable on their OF. Okay, obviously they don't really like the show. They just Google top 5 best looking anime girls and bought the cosplay, and now all of a sudden you guys are throwing money at them, right? I understand how it works, why it works, all right? My problem is with the dumb dudes that actually believe they like these things. Like, I genuinely saw a comment like praising
Not only is she incredibly down to earth and sympathetic, she connects with her fans on an emotional level. This is not good. Not good at all.
Praising Violet Myers, saying how she'd be the perfect girlfriend because she likes anime. My brother, there's probably real girls that have your same interests. Violet Myers is a corn star, bro. Like, obviously, maybe that's not the best choice for a girlfriend. Like, you ever have a close friend, bro? Like, you think they're your boy and you go through their Instagram followers and it's all anime cosplay girls, but like those type of anime cosplay girls, bro. I don't knock with your interests.
I don't go through my friends following.
Like, I hope you know that you're being used, bro. Again, this is not a knock at the girls who do it, right? Because as you know, living in this country or whatever country, living in the world, really, if you have any way to get to the bag, you might as well take it, because you might as well be unmoral and rich than moral and broke.
Is that chat? I told y'all, I would be a villain. I would honestly be a villain. I'm gonna get rich or die trying. You know what I'm saying? That's the moral I go by. Get rich or die trying. If I was a girl, I'll be shaking ass on OnlyFans. I'm telling y'all right now, the world is lucky I'm not a bitch.
Then moral and broke. Through like seeing this, I've realized there's a severe lack of like critical judgment in a lot of guys, because when I first knew this was a thing, I thought at least most guys knew they were just being used for their money but didn't care because they had to get one off, which is like, you know, all power to you. But I've seen so many comments genuinely being like, man, I wish girls like this lived in my city. I guess I'll just be lonely forever. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most women, like I said, have your same interests. Like, I guarantee you could meet pretty much any girl that at least has a very similar interest to you in the real world. By following and like giving money to these girls, you're not meeting your dream girl. They just know guys like you exist, and that's an easy way to get to the bag. Like, bro, you're literally the stepping stones to them putting cash in their hand, okay? You're not like their imaginary internet boyfriend. Like, you're not gonna meet this girl, hold her hand and skip across the lake together and like skip rocks and shit. Like, it's not gonna happen, bro. Realistically, if you did have a chance to sit down with them, you might realize you have literally nothing in common, okay? Just because
a lot of these girls be boring in real life. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them be boring, no personality, no type of conversations they be having. They really suck.
Just because she does Cindy Moon Silk cosplays on her TikTok and dresses up as the green M&M and does all these quirky things that you as a guy like and you see that, does not mean that she's automatically your type. Realistically, the girls have the internet too. They see what you like. All they have to do is just pretend to like those things and you'll give them a bag. And you'll do it every time because it literally works on every single dude. However, though, girls are not the only ones that do this, okay? They're not the only ones. A lot of guys do this on this very platform, bro. What I've realized is a lot of guys see a trend, see something jumping, popping, they'll jump on that, make a ton of videos about it, and then they'll jump ship whenever they think it's gonna fall off, okay? Like, oh wow, there's a new popping anime this week and it's the biggest thing in the world. Time for a bunch of dudes to hop on the love train, act like like they've loved it since the first season.
JJK. I ain't throwing out no shots or nothing. I'm just saying, you know, niggas hopped on JJK and didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
The biggest thing in the world. Time for a bunch of dudes to hop on the love train, act like they've loved it since the first season, whatever it is, make a bunch of videos, and then whenever it falls off, they pump and dump it and they leave and they never talk about it again. That doesn't even just go for just anime, bro. Even in the music community, there were so many Playboy Cardi opium accounts. They only talked about Cardi. They were Cardi's biggest fans since day one. They knew about him before you, blah, 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 right? And all of a sudden, the minute Cardi's not the hottest topic on the block anymore and Drake and Kendrick are beefing and whatever, all of a sudden, they're Drake channels, they're Kendrick channels. They love real hip hop. What?
Don't connect this to me. I'm a Drake dick. Whoa! I just folded, bro. I'm a Kendrick rider since day one. You know, I can name 10 songs on each album of Kendrick Lamar's. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these. I've been there since day one.
You guys were just opium channels last week talking about something. We're bringing real hip hop back. You don't care. Your favorite rapper made Magnolia, bro. Not to diss Cardi, okay? But I'm just saying it's a little odd. This behavior is not only in one genre. They do it to anime. They do it to video games. They hated this video game last week, but now it's the biggest thing. So they've been playing the game since it came out. Matter of fact, they're its biggest fan. If somehow the Suicide Squad game became relevant again and popping, so many channels will act like they've loved it since the beginning and that realistically they liked it when you guys didn't like it. Remember when Whole Lotta Red came out and everybody hated it, but all of a sudden thousands and thousands and thousands of guys were like, I never hated it. I don't think that's true, but I think half the internet hated that album, okay? If I see one more comment saying you guys are fighting for your life to defend something that wasn't popular and now it is popular, if that was the case, bro, then everybody would have liked it. If thousands and thousands of people are fighting for their life to defend something that gets trashed, most likely it wasn't getting trashed because everybody liked it. The only fan base that I've seen have to genuinely defend their thing against the entire world is My Hero fans, bro. And honestly, I feel for some people. I made a video making fun of
That is true. I will admit, My Hero fans have been going since day one, and now it's starting to get respect. But My Hero fans they've been defending that shit in my comments since day one. I gotta give y'all respect. Y'all have honestly been holding down that trash ass anime since day one, and that only takes real courage. Y'all honestly should be like superheroes in your own narrative.
Feel for some of y'all. I made a video making fun of Midoriya a while ago, and so many of y'all in my comments with boxing gloves. I respect it though. At least y'all standing up for something. So many of these new fake fans act like they liked it. See me, I'm not gonna hold you guys, all right? I'm not gonna act like I liked My Hero, even if it became better later on. I'm not gonna act like I liked it. I hated it when it first came out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and act like I like something just because it's popular. But a lot of y'all apparently don't have backbone. You guys jump ship whenever something becomes the newest, biggest thing. This is why I have to say the fake fan epidemic is getting out of hand, because what's gonna happen between both of the things that I mentioned, right? What's gonna happen with guys jumping ship and acting like they like every single new thing is real criticism is gonna go out the window, because nobody wants to be the one to be the hater or something just in case it becomes popular. So now every time something comes out, everyone's gonna love it off the bat. Solo leveling's so amazing, and I'm not gonna say solo leveling's bad. I haven't even watched it, but I'm saying like the unanimous everything's amazing opinion is happening because nobody wants to be the hater. Nobody wants to be the one that people talk about.
Personally, I will take on that role as being a hater. I think when Push-Ups came out by Drake, it was trash. I think all the songs Drake came out against Kendrick were trash. I only like certain parts of the song. Family Matters had one verse that I really like, and that's the last verse. And that's against Kendrick. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand me a Grammy right now. Where's your uncle at? Cause I want to talk to the man in the house. You know what I'm saying? I will admit, there's some cool parts, but at the end of the day, I'm still his biggest hater. I'm here for the hating, bro. From now on, I'm gonna be known as the biggest hater on the internet.
Things amazing opinion is happening because nobody wants to be the hater. Nobody wants to be the one that people talk about was the hater or something before it blew up. No one wants to be that guy. Everyone wants to be the guy that defended something until it became popular, okay? That they were the first ones on this ship. And it's gonna negatively affect things because now that there's no real criticism and honesty's kind of going out the window, no one will really know what things are good and what things are bad, right? And even if you do know what things are good and bad, nobody wants to be the guy to be the first one to come up and be a hater. It's just like nobody wants to be that guy. It's not a good look. Most people aren't gonna like you, even if you're right. You can criticize the most popular game from fake fans, and all of a sudden everybody's gonna hate you. You're gonna have like darts being thrown at your face in their house and shit. It's just not a good look, right? But on the opposite end, as far as like the girls with OFs go, like using anime and video games to sell their OS, what I think is gonna happen is most guys are gonna take that out on all women, right? Guys aren't gonna be able to tell which girls are lying and which girls are telling the truth.
That's
so
true.
It's gonna start with guys.
That's why guys be going up to girls asking them to name 5 characters off of anime. Hey, Hey man, with every pro, there's a con. There's so many people that love anime nowadays. Now we gotta give you anime cards. We gotta see if you valid. You gotta see if you legit, bro. What's the plot line of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Huh?
Telling the truth. So it's gonna start with guys openly attacking girls, right? I've seen it in my own comments where like a girl said she played video games and a dude in my comments was like, name every single video game ever. And like, it's not even these girls' faults at all. It's really just because a lot of girls can see like how monetizable it is to like take an interest of a guy and just like dress up as it to sell in OnlyFans, right? Or even if they're not doing OnlyFans, just for like attention, I guess. It's all over Instagram, all over TikTok. You can see these like fake fan cosplay girls on any platform, right? But it really does affect girls who genuinely have these interests, because not to defend the dudes that do this, but a lot of guys are just gonna attack them. It's like back in the day when it was like name 5 Nirvana songs right now. Like it's gonna be that all over again.
What?
Because now
Nirvana?
a lot of dudes are gonna be angry and frustrated with the girls that are just monetizing their interests to get them to spend money on them. You know what I'm saying? Guys are gonna be out here like giving girls quizzes to even enter any like community, right? Like, oh yeah, name your top 5 Naruto fights in Japanese, bro. Like what? And same with the dudes. Honestly, I feel like guys should be held to the same standard. Like if you're gonna make a bunch of anime videos, you should at least know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah,
If
true.
you're gonna make video game videos, you shouldn't just be like making these videos because you know they're gonna get money. Like you probably should have some kind of base knowledge about the thing you're talking about.